Hello children, welcome back. Now exercise 1.1 question number 3. Verify that negative of negative x equal to positive x. Negative of negative x equal to positive x. Then first one, x is equal to 11 by 15. Then we can take this side as left hand side and this x as the right hand side. So left hand side LHS is equal to negative of negative x. Then the value of x is given as 11 by 15. Substitute there. Negative of negative, what is the value of x? 11 by 50. Then negative of negative. So negative means it is a negative 1. Okay. So negative 1 into again negative 1 into 11 by 50. Then negative 1 into negative 1, what is the result? It will be positive 1. Therefore, 1 into 11 by 50. Then what is 1 into 11 by 15? 11 by 15. Then 11 by 15 is equal to what? The variable x. So which is equal to the variable x. Then what is the right hand side value? X, which is equal to RHS. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore negative of negative x is equal to x. Now next question. Here x is given as negative 13 by 17. Then LHS is equal to negative of negative x. The value of x is a negative 13 by 17, that is x is a negative rational number, equal to, write this negative sign first, negative into, then bracket one more negative is there, put the negative, then write down the value of x. X is equal to negative 13 by 17, again negative 13 by 17. Then this negative sign means it is negative 1 into, this negative sign indicates again negative 1 into, this negative sign means again we have a negative 1 into 13 by 17. Now multiply all the negative integers. Negative 1 into negative 1, positive 1. Positive 1 into negative 1. What is the result? Negative 1. So negative 1 into 13 by 17, which is same as negative 13 by 17, or we can write it as a negative of 13 by 17, which is the value of x, which is equal to the RHS. So negative of negative x is equal to positive x. Question number 5. Name the property under multiplication in each of the following. You have to name the property. We already studied the properties for rational numbers. You have to use the suitable property here. Now look at the first one. Negative 4 by 5 into 1 is equal to 1 into negative 4 by 5 equal to negative 4 by 5. A rational number is multiplied by 1. The product is the rational number itself. So, which property do you remember? This one is known as the multiplicative identity. So, we can name the property as a multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Then, second question. 13 by 17 into negative 2 by 7, which is equal to negative 2 by 7 into negative 13 by 7. Do you remember which property? If you consider 13 by 17 as A, negative 2 by 7 as B, then negative 2 by 7 is a B, negative 37 is a A. So, A into B is equal to B into A. Which property? Commutative property. So, we can write down the answer as commutativity or commutative property under multiplication. Here it is mentioned, name the property under multiplication. So, commutativity or commutative property under multiplication. Now, third question. Negative 19 by 29 into 29 by negative 19 is equal to 1. Now, I will consider one example. Take a rational number 3 by 4. What is the reciprocal of 3 by 4? Do you remember? Yes, 4 by 3. So, 3 by 4 into 4 by 3, where 4 by 3 is the reciprocal of 3 by 4. We have to find the product. 3 into 4, 12, divided by 4 into 3, 12. 12 by 12 is equal to 1. So, when a rational number is multiplied, a rational number is multiplied with its reciprocal, the product is always 1. A rational number, when multiplied with its reciprocal, the product is 1. So, we can say that multiplicative inverse or reciprocal of the rational number. So, the answer, which property? Multiplicative inverse. So, the answer is a multiplicative inverse, because a rational number, when it is multiplied with its reciprocal, the product is always 1. So, negative 19 into 29 divided by 29 into negative 19, you will get the answer as a 1. Then question number 6. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of negative 7 by 60. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of negative 7 by 16. You have to multiply 6 by 13 with the reciprocal of negative 7 by 16. Reciprocal of negative 7 by 16. So, equal to 6 by 13 into, what is the reciprocal of negative 7 by 16? 16 by negative 7. 16 by negative 7. Then how will you multiply two rational numbers? Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. 6 into 16 divided by 13 into negative 7. Then 6 into 16, 96 divided by 13 into negative 7, negative 91 equal to, we have to write it in the standard form. Standard form means it should be the lowest form. There is no common factor for it, 96 and 91. Then the denominator should be positive. Here the denominator is negative. How can you make it into positive? 96 by negative 91, multiply both the numerator and denominator by negative 1. So which is equal to negative 96 by 91. Now homework, exercise 1.1, question number 7.